Hello everybody, my name is Erika, and in this in real life stream I will attempt to bake a chocolate cake and do some gouache painting while we wait for the cake to bake. Wow, that's a nice tongue twister. Anyway, so I'll be listing the ingredients again. So if you want to later try to follow the recording, I tell you this is my favorite chocolate cake. It's very simple, it's great to eat in the morning. Hi Fabiano. Wink if this is live. Yeah, it is. So my winking is kind of bad. Gosh darn genius, nice nickname. Also hello. Okay, so listing the ingredients. I'm gonna show you the ingredients. That's my secret recipes. That's for the first one, and the second one is the chocolate one. It's in Italian, so I'm gonna translate them. And then I'll list in the description of the video the ingredients if you want to attempt it yourself. So, 200 grams of butter, a pinch of salt, 180 grams of sugar, 150 grams of chocolate, the fondente, which is the one with less sugar. Then flour, 180 grams, 50 grams of cocoa, the sour type. Then 8 grams, which is half one of this, of baking powder. That's the baking powder we use. This has vanilla in it, it's great. And 6 medium eggs. We'll be baking for, since I have one of those very strong ventilated ovens, I'm gonna bake it for 160 degrees, 35 minutes. All right. And while we wait for the cake to bake, I also attempt to do some gouache painting. I'll let you see what I did recently. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna reattempt to do this one again. I framed it because it was so cute. It's a scene from one of the Ghibli films. Should have removed it from the frame. I'm gonna let you see also this other one because it's really cool. There it is. This one is pretty big. Oh, also you can see my swimming equipment. That's really cool. Yeah, hard to see. I have to remove it from the frame. Anyway, hello, Kasris. No, Kasris. Hello. All right, and without further ado, let's start. Also, shout out to Arman, who is doing some amazing videos in Spine if you do use it. Especially the VFX one. I've watched it. It's really neat. You really did a ton of effects, and I like how you reuse them. And really some nice tips. Highly recommended. Okay, so let's begin here. I'm gonna have a look again at the ingredients. Because I already forgot. Have a fish memory, baby, basically. And there we go. Okay, so I'll start with the butter and I'll mix it with the sugar. We said 200 grams of butter and 180 of sugar. So let's begin. Also turn on the other camera. No, that's the wrong one. Okay, that's the one I want. That's no. Because I deactivated it. I see. Okay, so that's the one here. It's correct. And I'll start by weighing all the ingredients. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but I cut my super long hair. It happened. It had to happen. Now they are like a normal person length. Kind of disappointing, I know. Yeah, before I forget, I'm also gonna reach for the iPad so I can read your comments. Alright. Then I have to go on Twitch. Twitch. Okay. Almost there. So I can read your comments while I'm facing the other side. Let's see. Where do I go? Where do I go? No, that's messages. I am live, yeah? Oh, there it is. Okay. Managed to do it. Okay, so now I can see your chat. We can chat while I'm baking. Hello to everybody who just connected. Okay, technologic, I know, right? Lolita is so modern. Perfect. Okay, so let's weigh the ingredients. Also, how is your Saturday morning or very late Friday, I guess, for some people? I don't think that someone would stay up that late, would they? Okay, so let's weigh this amount. Oh, it's already 123. I think you can say it. Yes, you can. So let's talk a little bit. So for example, I'm gonna tell you that this is my favorite dress, which got me into Lolita the first time. It's the one that I saw and I thought, oh my, people actually wear these dresses. I have to wear it too. And it felt like so right. I feel like a fairy tale character for sure, but it also feels very right to me. I love it. I love it with all my heart. Let me wash my hands just a little bit. I already washed them, but I have an obsession for not having any sparks of anything on my steak. Oh, yeah, I put on some long sleeves, but that perhaps wasn't the best choice for this. I'll have to turn them to be able to cook without dirtying them. That's a pity. Should have thought about that. Okay. Now let's place this chunky here. Oh, that's extremely precise. It was so eyeballed. Okay, so I have this. I'm gonna zero it out. Perfect. This I can put away for now. I'm gonna add the sugar. Sugar. That's probably not gonna be enough. So let's open a new sugar. Okay. I feel like I have some sugar on my hands. Okay. And I'll have to open this one. Alright. Also for the peeps that come from the Spine server, I have some really exciting news. I've gone silent for a little bit, but it's because we're preparing for the stable release. 180 grams of sugar. We are very close to the stable. There we go. Just the finishing touches. Oh, that's 5 grams more. Let's put those 5 grams away. Okay, that's precise. Perfect. Now I'm gonna mix them, so be warned about the noise. Productive morning for me. Oh, okay, I see it here too. Today I woke up at normal time and tidied all the clothes that were waiting there dried for days. Oh, that's amazing! That's one of the best feelings. I also like to wake up early on the Saturdays so that I take a shower, I clean here the kitchen, and I get ready for this stream here. What kind of cookies we're making? We're not making cookies. We are making a chocolate cake, and then I'll be painting a little bit with gouache. Gouache. That's how you say it in English. In Italian, it's guazzo. By the way, I and my girlfriend are going to bake something as well today. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so today I'm gonna spare you the pain of having to hear the mixing, so I'm turning it off for a little bit. No sound was on purpose so that you wouldn't have to hear that. Last time I did it, and that was a lot of noise, and if we can avoid to have that much noise, why not? Okay. So how's life abroad, Fabiano? Okay, I'm gonna turn my mic off again. for a recipe to bake tomorrow as well. Oh, that's perfect. I totally recommend this chocolate cake. It's hard to get wrong. It tastes delicious, so highly recommended. Also, another thing that we need to do is after mixing the sugar and the butter, which is always the first thing to do, I'm gonna use these. It's from Carrefour because we have this Carrefour really close to home. They should give me almost a sponsorship. So I always use their products. There we go. So 4 big chunks. I'm gonna place them in a glass and I'm gonna melt them in the microwave because why not? Alright, let's move this out of the way. Here we're gonna see the 4 chunks. I made a simple plum cake last week. I need to raise the bar a little. Oh, that's actually very cool. I don't think that simple is bad after all, because this one is also very simple. Sometimes it's better to have some simple things that you can manage to do, I don't know, more frequently, so some small wins, rather than trying to do stuff that is too elaborate and then you're exhausted. I've had an okay Saturday, says Carsis. It was a cool day for once, so I tried a couple of chords. Oh, you're from the Lolita Discord. That's so cool. What kind of courses you do? Chords, by the way, for the non-initiated, is how we call when we are wearing a full outfit with the headdress, the dress, and everything underneath, the shoes. Now, actually, I broke some rules, but it's because I'm cooking and I'm at home, so I don't have a full cord. Like, I would also wear maybe an umbrella and a purse for going outside, but there's nowhere to go, so this is the best we can manage for now. That's the idea. Oh, that's so cool, that's so cool. All right, so I am heating it for like a minute, the chocolate. In the meanwhile, I think that we can get, yeah, a pinch of salt. So I'll go in order with the way I wrote down my ingredients. So a pinch of salt is a pinch of salt like this. Okay, it's to balance the sugar and the chocolate, which are very sweet. Fabiano writes, here in Barcelona, all good. It's been cloudy lately. Perfect for weather for to go out and have walks around. BCN is cool because Barcelona, in a 30 minutes walk, you can go directly from residential area to woods on hills. That's so cool. I think my son would love it. I'm gonna do another minute. Still not ready because he likes hikes. We also have some. It's my area is a bit of a rural area because it's not really in the city, so we can also manage to do hikes. Anyway, yeah. So pinch of salt, butter. We did the sugar. We are melting the chocolate. It's time to add the flour. And this is gonna be a quick recipe. Flour. Oh, I forgot to get the flour out. Here it is. Again, let's look at how much flour we have here. And it's 180 grams. So these are some proportions. If you notice, it's 180 grams of sugar, flour, and yeah, that's the only things that are actually the same. Never mind. Okay, so let's take this back in the picture, and let's remove these. And let's wait the flour. Let's see if this melted in the meanwhile. Oh, melty. Yeah, I think so. That's the real melty chocolate. Okay, so I'm gonna heat it up once again, but for now I'm gonna wait for it to melt on its own and then do it again. Okay, so here let's turn on the weight again, and let's place this here and zero it out. Okay, then I'm gonna add the flour. It's so nice to have you here. So you're also gonna bake today. That's fantastic. I want to see pictures. Please post pictures. I want to see it. Okay. We said 180, so let's place 180 grams of flour here. That's way too much than 180. I'm gonna place it back. Right. I'm already hungry at the thought of it. Wonder what I should do for lunch, since we are nearing lunch hour. Kind of started late today. I didn't really know. Okay, 180, perfect. Let's check. Yes, and then 50 grams of cocoa. Let's look for the cocoa. Let's zero this out. This part I'm gonna mix it later, and I can put this away. Let's see. So we use this kind. Let's remove this for now. Cooking here. So I have two because one I already used it the last time, and I'm opening another one in case this one isn't enough, which is probably the case. Madrid is sunny right now. Oh, you're in Madrid, Arman? Oh, I need to go. Good luck with the cake. Oh, thanks. And bye. See you next time. No, that's the cooking. Or maybe I leave it like this. Yeah, let's leave it like this so you can see better. Alright. So here we are. And let's measure it. Chocolate cake. Chocolate cake. Delicious chocolate cake. Alright, 22 grams. Yeah, we emptied it out. Let's add some more. I can throw this one out. And let's open this new one. Up in Barcelona, it's raining. Right, solar science. BC. I don't know what BC is. And has been for the past 3 days. Just hoping for some sun. Oh, same. Like, actually, I had the sun for the whole week, and it's been amazing, since I find that rain is rather depressing. Today is a cloudy and rainy day, of course. Well, at least I have the stream, which is nice, so I can't really complain today. Alright, 32. I have to arrive at 50 grams of cocoa, the sour kind. And almost done. 47. Wow, we can do more. 49. Come on. I'm waiting for the magic number to change. Oh, 50. Fantastic. 50. Okay, so next is 8 grams of baking powder, and then the 6 eggs, and now we're basically done. So I can already start heating up here the oven. Oh yeah, I am outside of the field of view. Okay, so cocoa put away, and baking powder. Let's see if I have one already open. Yeah, I actually do. Must have used for pancakes, or maybe last time that I did the chocolate cake. Okay, so we said 6 grams, no, 8 grams. 8 grams of baking powder. Let's zero this out. Let's see, it's probably gonna be the right amount. 6. It has to be 8. 7. Yeah, I think that's enough. Let's see. No, not yet. Not yet. At this point, I can basically empty it. Oh no, I dirtied it. Okay, let's try now. No. Okay, so it was the full thing. Okay, now it's 8. So it's probably the one that I used last time, because each of these are like 16 grams. Yeah, so that's it. Oh yeah, someone wrote. Fabiano, I are you going to save this cooking video somewhere, YouTube? Yeah, you can bet I am. Put the cookie down. I have no cookie, I swear. Also, hi Mario. How is the wife? And okay, here the chocolate is melting. So at this point I have to add, oh yeah, you cannot see me. Okay, I have to add this chocolate that is melting. And then I just have to put the eggs. And I'll be ready to basically start baking. And I'll begin trying to use some gouache. I am lit by the gouache lately. I've been literally, it's my favorite new thing. I really loved watercolors before, but gouache is something else. I thought it would be more difficult, but it's amazing. So I'm gonna show you that too. Okay, let's heat this one up. Oh, there we go. Perks of being short, I almost don't reach there. Okay, and I'm back. Oh, she's very pregnant. Of course. Oh, she's well. It's been pretty sunny of late. Oh, that's so nice, but also windy. Oh, so there must be an amazing sky, which I love because you get the nice sunlight without the awful heat. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so here, what am I missing? Yeah, the chocolate, and we said the eggs. I can start adding the eggs. Okay, eggs. And 6 of them. Yeah, I don't need this anymore. I can put it away. Now we go. Oh, should I change? No, let's not change. Alright, I'm almost afraid to make a disaster when I crush the eggs. Crush. Okay, 1, 2. Alright. And then 4 more. 4 more, 4 more. Oh, there they are. Told you I use a lot of eggs. And it's even 6. Okay. Almost there. Okay. So 6 of them. Oh, this one is particularly big. And this one is small. Yeah, and as you can see, it has coloration, particular coloration. Okay. And number 3. Number 4. I want to ask to Kazris, since you are also dressing like me in Lolita, what are your next chords that you planned? Okay, 4 and 5 and 6. All right. And that was the last one. I'm gonna put this away. I'm gonna wash my hands. I wanna avoid to get salmonella or stuff. Oh, nice. And then I'm gonna add the last touch, which is the chocolate. Then mix it with a lot of noise, and I'll mute it so you don't have to hear it. And then baking. And then while it bakes, I'm gonna start sketching the gouache. And since I'm doing the little one again, I think I can probably do it while the cake is baking, because I already tried. Wanted to be sure, you know. Alright. Yeah, now it's melted. Nicely melted. I'm gonna let you see how melted this is. It's totally melted. Also has a very good smell. Alright. Now I'll add this in. Wow. I like, of all the sweets, I think that chocolate is my favorite one. Like any chocolate flavor things. And probably also strawberries as a fruit. Although strawberries kind of make me have troubles digesting them after food, so but other than that, they are delicious. They are the best fruit. They are really the best. And now, let's put this out of the way, here. And now let's mix it. So I'm gonna turn the audio off temporarily so you don't have to hear it. And then when I'm done, I'm gonna put it on back on. Also, hi, that's broke. I just saw it now. And I'm gonna read the rest of the comments after I'm done mixing. We're done. Oh, so Caseris is waiting for the taobao order. If you don't know, it's where we order all these things from the internet. All the pretty dresses. I'm saying it more for the other people, not for Caseris, of course. That's so exciting. I'm waiting for no orders at the moment. Nothing interesting that I sold. I miss the blending sounds. No, I'm not gonna inflict it to people again. I am baking a chocolate cake, and while I'll be waiting for the chocolate cake to bake, I'll also attempt to do some gouache like in this same area. So you can see it's gonna be very random. Also because I cannot get this camera to be anywhere else in the house, and this is like perfect, so I'm gonna make use of it. Alright, so I'm gonna place this into the cake mold. Yep. And I'll have to butter it. Oh, that must have been a nice noise. Yeah, bet it was. Sorry about that. Oh, again. And yeah, let's get some butter. Butter. Here. This. And I'll cut a little chunk and start buttering here. This, as you see, it's like, it doesn't take that long to bake cakes, and it's not that hard. All right, almost done. Let's read some stuff. So how are you doing? You win Brock? I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Anyway, Let's Brock also did an amazing cooking stream. He also does other streams. He's an amazing artist, so shout out to him. Go follow him, absolutely. His streams are super funny. So even if you don't do art, it's entertaining at least to watch. Also, he has a very nice doggo named Betsy. We all love Betsy. And oh, nice that you're fine. Okay, almost done buttering, and then I can't wait to start the gouache. So I have a very dirty blade to use for gouache, which is the same that I use for watercolors and all the inks and everything. You're gonna see it. I don't have clean supplies for that. Perhaps I should buy something specific for it. I don't know, I'll see. We get very little art done on the streams, but I try my very best. Oh, but the art that you do is so cute, regardless, even if it's just the doodles in the pencil doodles part. In fact, I wanted to do a more complex piece, but during the stream it takes too much time to do it. The stream would have to last like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours, and who has that kind of time? So I thought about making something simpler instead. Okay, so butter piece, and let's put away the butter, and let's put the oh, here the oven is ready in the meanwhile. hands. They are too buttery. There we go. Now I must see if I can manage to become an affiliate or partner or whatever it is on Twitch, so that I can also unlock those nice interactive points and bits to do stuff during the stream, or the emojis. The emojis would be cool. I will see. That would require a lot more streaming. I don't know if I have that kind of tab. Perhaps, maybe. I don't know. Okay. So let's see. Here, I'm gonna reuse this to place it in here. As you see, this is not very liquid. It's actually pretty solid compared to the dough. Is this still called dough? I guess that I did last time, which was way more liquid. This one is, yeah, solid and fluffy. I would say that it's fluffy too. Okay. So grand, you'll definitely get there. Blender mode incoming. That would be amazing. I have to dash my dude, but I wanted to stop by and say hello. Catch up on the VOD later. Oh, thanks. Thanks for stopping by, and see you. I also have to jump on your streams more often. I got into Let's Brock's Discord, which is full of nice gifts, which I'm gonna steal totally. And okay, almost done. So here. And so glad you're getting into the cooking streams. You're doing great. Thanks. I'm having so much fun doing these, even if nobody watches, actually. It's just more for the fun of it. Although having the company is a really nice perk, if I must say. Okay, almost done. The plastic spatula spoon type of thing. Tell me you have an amazing tool that lets you neatly clean the beets. I actually do. I never use it. I forgot about it. I have like 4 versions of it because we bought it recently. I'm just not used to using it. Yeah, that's the word. Okay, that's the one we want. So this is actually the one and only big spatula. Yeah, perhaps I should switch to it. You're right. Let's attempt it. I never use it. And it's likely just because I'm not used to using it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely doing the job. Then I'll still use this to remove it. Okay. More satisfying to watch now? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's coming. It's a very recent acquirement. So I'm really not used to this. I've yet to find the right technique also to remove the beets without having to use the spoon. It's actually because I don't want to stick it to the edges. Alright. Yeah, so basically all that is in here will go in the cake. I made a disaster. Okay. Yeah, we're almost there. What is that emoji? That's a neat emoji. Looks so tasty. Oh yeah, it actually is. It smells like heaven. It does. And it's not even cooked yet. I'm probably faulty. Not faulty. I am off part. No, how do you say it? Sono di parte is what I want to say, but I can translate it because I love chocolate. That's what I wanted to say. That I like it probably just because it's chocolate, so I would like it regardless, even if it's raw chocolate. Oh yeah, Mario, when I went to visit him, he brought us twice to a chocolate factory, and that was like probably one of the best days of my life, because I was in an actual real chocolate factory, and they had this amazing percorso route for the people who visit to taste various kinds of chocolate, and it was the best. It was really the best. And I even went there twice, and I'm so grateful for it. And it's really one of the best experiences that I had. Thank you so much for it. Okay, and with that, I'm almost done. Oh yeah, it was daughter, and it's amazing. Yeah, we'll go there again when the pandemic is over. Oh my god, third time it would be. Third time is the best. I'm so uh, into it. I really love it. Probably I dreamt about it at least a couple of times to say how much it was amazing, an amazing experience. So great, and I recommend it if you ever go in Austria. There's this Dotter chocolate um, factory. They create the chocolate, and you can see the factory inside while you taste the chocolate. And I mean, it's no, I'm. They just miss the Oompa Loompas, which are the. You actually see the workers in there, and all the machines, and it's a very modern setting, and you see it from the chocolate, from the raw chocolate. You can touch it to the actual finished product, and they also have a chocolate fountain, and at the end you have these little chocolates that pass in front of you, and you can grab one and eat it, and anyone you want. And they also have this weird tastes with really weird ingredients like the fishes and so on. I'm so enthusiastic about it, and I know I've been going on a little bit about it. That's to say how really it's great. Highly recommended. There's so many things that I want to do when the pandemic is over. Definitely. There. So, turns out I cannot put the big spatula in there because it apparently, yeah, I always use it for the spoon, but apparently the spatula just falls over. All right, lesson learned. And that's to show how little I've used the spatula. I thought it would be lighter. Okay, now here I think I'm gonna, because if I leave all of the baking in the middle, then it's gonna grow a lot. So I'm gonna try to instead push the dough on the sides and leave a little bit of room in the middle so that when it grows, it has a more uniform look, which is not gonna be super uniform, but we'll attempt that. Okay. And here's where I got my fingers dirty because I want to remove it from, okay, from here. Almost done. Okay. There. This is probably the best we can do. All right, time to put this baby in the oven and then bake it for 36 minutes, I think. I'll check. Let's check. 35 minutes. Okay, so 35 minutes it is. I'm gonna switch here. There. Okay. And place it inside. Let's double check the temperature. 160, and I placed it a little bit higher than that. Okay. So that's a temperature that is right for my oven. If you're not sure, there's always the toothpick option. You use a toothpick and check when, I don't know, 5 minutes before if it's ready or not. And the toothpick is wet, then it has to stay a little bit more. Otherwise, it's gonna be ready. Okay, let's put the timer. Where's the timer? 35 minutes. Or 35 minutes isn't a lot to make a whole drawing. We'll see what we can do. Okay, so I scattered a little bit of powder everywhere. So I'll have to remove that, put the chocolate away, and then place everything for the gouache. I miscalculated. I thought I'd have more time. Okay. Here, I'm just gonna press this to remove the flour that I scattered around. Okay, here too. Okay. Then I'm gonna use this Yeah, it's protesting. Yeah, place water on you. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Now that it's good surface for placing stuff on it, let's talk about the gouache. So gouache, gouache, gouache. I'm gonna show you my tools. Okay, I'm gonna move this closer here, and oh yeah, let's remove this one so I can show you how this actually turns out. So gouache is very similar to watercolors, but it's also different to them. Ouchie. Can I remove this? Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna show you this one. And this is the result. These colors, super brilliant. They say they are opaque, but they are actually that just because they are covering, not because they have a dull appearance. They're super, super nice. So that's what we are attempting to do with it. Also, hide zonk knuckle. So I'll try to reproduce this scene once again since it's reasonably simple. And I'm gonna use these kind of brushes. So I have two brushes to do the job. This one which has it has a water tank and it's empty at the moment. Yeah, I'll have to fill it again. Wait, this is not the one that I used last time. I'll use this one. It's fine. So I'll fill it with water. I'll do it now. It's very easy to do. You just have to unscrew this like this. Okay. And then you fill this part with water. Okay, like this. And then you screw it back in. It's dripping. I miscalculated the amount of water. Okay. Alright. And then the cool thing is that when you push, a little bit of water drips in here, basically removing the need to having separate equipment like the water, how do you call it? Yeah, a glass of water to put it in. So this is one. Then here I'm using the Pentel brushes. These are my favorite. I use them a lot. In fact, they are half filled with water. And they are synthetic brushes. I got this for like 3 of them for 10 euros, 11 euros. Highly recommended. And okay, so I'll place this here because I'm actually gonna use them. Then we'll need tissue because I sometimes want to remove some excess water, so I use it for that. Then I actually forgot. Yeah, I forgot I want to use some tape. It's better to use it to prevent the crooking of the how do you call it, la cartolina or this. Then here you can see that I have one going on that I haven't finished yet. It's another ghibli scene, and I haven't used any tape on here, so it got warped a little bit. So this is the size of what I'm gonna do. Then here is my super dirty plate. It has already some gouache on it, so the cool thing is that it's not wasted because I just have to add a little bit of water in there and it's gonna reactivate. So yeah, I'm just gonna reuse it. This is the worst piece of equipment, but I haven't been using it for years, and yeah, it's getting ripped apart. But it's still doing its job, so why should I get a new one? And then here are the gouache, the actual stars. So it's these. They are super exposed, overexposed. Okay, so these are the tools that I'm gonna use. I think I'm just gonna use the blue, the yellow, and the green, and the white. So 4 colors for this. I'm gonna take them out. Blue, white, yellow, and the green. Cool. And then I'll need a fresh piece of paper. So I actually had printed these in the forms of postcards, which I tend to send for Christmas, but I printed a ton of them, so I have lots of these papers in a tinier size. It really doesn't cost that much to have them printed in some cool watercolor paper, so I highly recommend these ones too. Okay, so I'll have to do a sketch of this. Now I'm gonna switch to the vision, the gouache vision, to attempt to reproduce this one. That's exactly how my plastic round palette looked like in comic school. Okay, so I'm not the only one. That's cool. I'll need the, I forgot the eraser. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, so I'll try to go light with the lines. And maybe turn on some light here, and let's switch to, yeah. Okay, so you have this vision. Yeah, let's zoom in. Okay, actually I wonder if I can switch it so you can see it better. Now let me see filters. Let's set a filter so you can see it correctly. Let's see if this does the job. Let's try. No, that's not the one. I have to find the filter. How do I? Perhaps in the video itself. Let's see. Properties. Format, buffering. Let's see if I can do it from here. I cannot. Dun dun dun. Perhaps I can do it from here itself. Let's see. In the settings. Oh yeah. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, so you can see it clearly. All right. So let's go. At this point, oh yeah, my, okay. At this point, I am gonna start to draw, and it's not in sync anymore. Yeah. Oh well. Okay. So let's start the sketching. All right. So this one is easy. It's like 1/3 from the bottom, so around here, and then there's the horizon. I'm marking the horizon, so it does this. Oh yeah, no, okay, it does more like this. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this extra piece here, and then we have, okay, the big cloud, just kind of like this. I'm having troubles to see it. I'm gonna move it more towards light. Do you see it well? Yes, you do. Okay, that's great. And okay, so that's it. That's the shape. And here we have, okay, one flower. I'm just gonna sketch this very faintly because I'm gonna do it more precisely once I'm actually drawing this. Okay, here, and we'll see how far I go with this. Okay, here we have another one, and here we have the last one. Okay, so this is a very faint sketch. Let's see if you can see it at all. Yeah, it looks like there's nothing in here, but I swear I did some very faint sketching here. Okay, and then I start with the color of the clouds, but I don't want to dirty that part there, so I'm gonna just place this underneath, and I'm gonna do the sketches from here. And I'll start with the sky. So for the sky, since this blue would be too intense, I'm gonna mix it with the white. So I'm just gonna use a little bit, just a little bit. I'm gonna place it on top on the amount that I already used last time. Okay, so something like this, just a little bit. You see, it actually is, yeah, it's Winsor and Newton. I'm gonna let you see the back of this. If I can manage to remove it. That's actually hard. And everything is falling. Okay, don't fall, please. Yes, this one's the designer gouache introductory set. It's 10 tubes and it's really everything one might need. Has yellow, 2 reds, 2 kind of blues, and oh yeah, darker yellow too, black and white, and that's it. Nothing more is needed, which is actually roughly the same amount of colors that I use for watercolors. It's basically the same sets all the time. Okay, so with this, yeah, I'm missing the white. So let's go with the white. I'm gonna place it here on the side. I'm gonna need a ton of white, I already know. Okay, have to close this one. And I'm gonna mix them and use this here. Okay. I'm gonna press it gently so that some water comes out. Okay, I see that the water is coming out because I want to use it in the beginning as a bit of a more watercolor kind of effect, and then go heavy with the paint. I'm just gonna add some water here from the water cream. Okay, and then I'm gonna take a tiny bit of blue and mix it in with the white like this. I wonder if you can see it, if my face is in the way. I'll never know. Okay, so I'm doing this, then another tiny little bit until it looks like sky color. Okay, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, okay, like this. So now I'm gonna use it, and yeah, I'll just do some big strokes. Now I'm left-handed, as you can see, and it's not the same color as that one. So I'm just gonna paint it like this on the sides at first, and I just go like this. I can go in very rough motions here, just trying to be neat here. Okay. So like this, I'll just trace the general shape of this, and I want mostly to fill the sky with this color. Okay, so the hue changed a little bit, so I'm passing over the same parts that I already did to get the same hue overall in most places. I didn't do a perfect mixing. I rushed it. Okay. All right. So that's the basic part. Yeah, I'll have to also cover these parts here because they have a different hue. And then I'll go and use some white to do the clouds. It's gonna be super easy. Okay. Okay, so roughly some kind of uniform color. All right. I keep repeating all right and then touching it up. I can't help it. Okay, so I'm gonna wash the brush, and I'm gonna do the green part now. It looks really satisfying. It does, it does. And then it's gonna dry out, and I think it's gonna get a bit darker because of the white. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, then next to the green, I'm gonna start with a light green as the base. And I think that in here, yeah, I already have some green mixed in, so I'll try to reuse that. Or maybe yeah, it's actually better to start from the yellows because they are lighter. Oh, that's popping out a lot, and I picked the wrong yellow. Well, it happened, but such a gorgeous color. Okay, close it. That was an accident. It's a very deep, vibrating, kind of orangish yellow. It's very pretty. Yeah, here. Closing here. Or perhaps this way you can see better. I don't know. And then I'm gonna use first the lighter yellow, and I'm gonna pass it where I think. Okay, and for this, because the yellow is not very covering, I'm gonna erase a little bit here the lines, just so that I know that they are there. Okay, but so that they are not super visible. All right. Now I don't have the original picture in here. Or maybe I do. Let's see. Because rather than copying from my old drawing, it would be best to copy from the original, which was far prettier. Let's see. So it was in films, and then I got a ton of references from these scenes. They are so pretty. Let's see. Oh, where is it? Must have posted the same picture over and over, so you can see it too. These are all Ghibli scenes. This one is the one that I'm attempting to copy with the other one, but it requires a ton of details. So it's actually I'm doing it bit by bit. Oh, this is the other one that I copied. Okay, somewhere in here. Oh, there it is. This is the original, which is super beautiful, unlike my copy. But since it's on a very tiny canvas, I'm not gonna be super hard on myself about it. For the fact that I didn't get it perfect. Also, I'm using this big brush. Oh, damn it. I forgot to change to the other brush. Let's see if I can get some precise strokes with this, which I doubt. I'm gonna do a disaster. Let's see what I can do. Now it's already starting to be a disaster. This is too big. I'm just gonna clean it and use the other one. I want to do more precise strokes, and for that I need a smaller brush. Okay, let's see if this is actually the smaller I have, or if I have a smaller one. Let's check. This is no. How about this? Let's see. This is even bigger. Disaster. No. Let's do this. This is the one I wanted. And it has no water in it, so I'm gonna fill it. Okay. And yeah, now this is good. I'm gonna take the yellow and I'm gonna attempt to do some precise strokes. Okay, I'm gonna get the general shape, and then I'll go around with the sky color for that. Yeah, because you see, when I go over with the yellow, it's not covering at all. It's painful. Okay. Wonder if I'll manage to do a better job this time. I doubt, highly doubt, but maybe. Okay, and it's not covering at all the lines that I did. So now the lines are impressed in there. I'll have to mix it with the white, because the white seems to be far more covering instead. Okay. At least I am getting the yellow in position. If I had used a bigger canvas, that would have been definitely easier. Okay. And I already almost finished the yellow. That finishes so fast. Okay, so here's one, here's another one, and the tiny ones here. Then let's reactivate it with water a little bit. Yep, too much water. Life. And now I have way too much water. I pressed too much. Squeezed way too much. Alright. So make these 4 ones. And there's 2 that go up. And there's 2 that go this way. And oh, that should be the end of it. I'm gonna add another one. It's not a perfect copy after all. Okay, then down, down. Here there's a leaf that passes in front. Here again, general shapes. I decided not to be precise about this stuff, otherwise I'm gonna go crazy about it. Also, since I'm just gonna cover it all in the yellow, so I have a base that it's all the same. Okay. And now that I have the yellow in, I'm gonna get the green with a bigger brush. I'm gonna wash this one. Let's see. Also, if anybody has been writing, that looks awesome to use. It looks really sudden. Okay, no new stuff. Perfect. Okay, so this one was a good thing to use. Now here, let's see. This could be good enough. Yeah, perhaps I'm gonna use this instead of the big one for the details. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna just add some water in here and try to scrap the green that I had from the previous times. Oh yeah, it's a rather dark green. Yeah, because I've been using it for some other parts of the other drawing, so it has some different hues. Then I can use it basically here. That's an ugly green. Let's see. I'm gonna get it from here. Yeah, better green. And I wanted to use a lighter hue for the top. So I'm gonna rub a little bit of this yellow here to get a lighter hue. Oh, much better. Okay, so then I'm gonna do, here the border has to look a bit more like grass. All right. Then it's also nice, the kind of shifting hue that I accidentally got. Accidentally, no, it was on purpose, of course. Then let's see, I'm gonna use this here. Yeah, to do this whole part. Yellow. Here there's a leaf that I forgot about. Yeah, because it's more vertical than horizontal, so I'd have to remove this sketch that I did here because it's a bit wrong. I want to get them in the drawing. Okay. Then I need it to be a tad lighter, so I'm gonna rub a little bit of the white here. Okay. And I'm gonna get the general shape of that leaf. Yes, I know that I have to stay away from it. Okay. And the nice thing is that this kind of gouache always blends, so you can always correct, which also means that you can always ruin your piece. So it's a double-edged sword, we could say. But I really love the possibilities that this gives. Okay. So I'll have to go inside here. And that's where I actually have to define the petals. Yeah. Okay. Now for now, I'm using a very light color, so it's not really problematic. Cool. Let's see. Okay, I'm trying to go here. Okay, this is gonna be the other leaf, which is super light, that I'll have to define later. And oh, actually, this leaf that I did, which I did to only define the general placing of the parts, is wrong as many things. So let's just erase it. I basically erased all the lines that I did, almost all. Yeah, I should also erase these ones that I did around the clouds. Okay. So once I have all the basic colors in, I'll go and detail the various parts. It's not actually that hard to reproduce this thing, if I'm being honest. Okay. Alright. there, so it looks like an actual leaf. Then I'm going up. I'm gonna also mix this in so that they have a similar hue later on. Then here, okay, so half of it is like this, then it goes like this, and then it goes down. Okay, here I'm mixing. No, please don't turn off. Okay, then I'm going around the leaf. It kind of starts like this. Oh, that's so pretty. I mean the original, not the stuff that I'm making. And it's still gonna be nice hanging on a wall, regardless if it's not super perfect and super precise like the original. Okay. I love gouache. Right now I'm watercoloring, whereas later I'm gonna brutally apply color to it. So versatile. Okay. So there I have another. Oh, I forgot one leaf. I did forget one leaf. Oh well. It has happened. I'll just apply later on more color, like the darker colors. I just won't apply them there. So I kind of made this a bit higher, the horizon, than the original. It's another YOLO moment. Again, that's why I'm using super light colors. It's easy to correct these errors. Okay. Check. And that's in two. Now, let's see. Yeah, I can start detailing the grass. I say grass and then I go for the leaf. That's, yeah. Okay, let's see. So I'll mark here where this is. So I know that this ends like this and go down like this. And there's the other leaf. Okay, I wonder if I can reuse this color to define the other leaf. Because here we have a very long leaf like this. Kinda no. How about the higher one? Yeah, the one that ends here. Okay. So I'm marking where these leaves are so I don't forget about them. Which is most of the problem. And then we just have to detail the various parts. Let's see. Yeah, I can start from here. I'll just add some grass in the distance. And this is one is cute to do. It's also really easy. So I can start using a bit of a darker color for this part here and here. That's where I would want to use the other brush and not this big one. For this big one, I'm just gonna attempt and go in to add some color for the leaves where I see that the color is. So a bit more here, a bit more here. Okay, like this. Then let's see. We need more of a darker color also here in general. All easy stuff. Perhaps I could start doing the cloud. Yeah. There, stuff falls. Let's pick this up. Alright. And then, okay, for this, I'll need a ton of white. So, ton of white, ton of white. Can I? No, I used all the white. So, I'll have to add some little bit of white. Gouache, zinc white. I think the white is gonna be likely the color that I'll finish first. Which is why I saw that it's like the most popular thing to use. Okay. So how much time is left? Let's check. Where's the timer? Here it is. Oh, 4 minutes to the cake. And then we'll check on the cake. What was I? Okay, here. No, it's gone. I have to retrieve it again. No, my reference. No, I went too high. Oh, there it is. Okay, beautiful reference. Okay, and here comes the fun part. So clouds are basically all strata. So let's see. Just go over here, and you see that the white is covering, and it's melting with the color of the border that we did earlier. So we actually automatically get the shading for the clouds, which is super convenient. I need quite some white here to be able to cover this part well. And that's how it starts to look like a cloud. So I hope that you can see this well. So I'm basically smudging the borders to get the cloud effect. Then I pick some more white and I cover this better. Also to simulate the light here on the top. Oh, and that's where I actually want to use a bit of the tissue to remove some of the color so that I get some nice grading from the white. Okay. So first do the border to smudge it nicely. Okay. Here it's a bit of a darker part, which goes towards the middle like this. Okay, smudgy, smudgy, smudgy. Okay. So nice, so pretty. I love clouds. Smudgy, smudgy here. And also here. Okay. Then this part is likely not gonna be very coloring. So I'm gonna smudge it more. Color it more. Okay. Just have to go in straight out. So this part here is supposed to be higher. Okay. Here I'll need more white. Okay. I got the white dirty with the blue now, so I'm getting some interesting effects. I'm getting the shading down. And it's just a matter of smudging, smudging. At this point. I might even mix it a little bit with the blue so that I can get the color for the shading here. Yep. And then I just go in circles. I do small circles because that's cloud-like. Must pay attention not to get too much water in here or I ruin the paper again. Oh, it's time! It's time! Okay, so I'll pause this. Put the cap on. Where's the cap? Did the cap roll? No, I lost the cap. I lost the cap. Where is it? Well, I lost the cap. It will go back, I hope. I'll leave it like this for now, even if it dries. I'm gonna add some water and it will come back to life. Okay. Oh, you have to go to bed? Okay, yeah, it's time for the cake. Okay, let's switch here. I'm gonna make some room so that I can get the cake out. Let's move it. cakey cake. And let's get the piece so I don't get burnt. And let's get it out. Yeah, looks ready. It also smells ready. Beautiful. Okay, so as you see, very simple cake. All right, there it is. So it comes out like this. Now, if you want to decorate it, which I usually don't do because I only eat it in the morning, you can turn it upside down and maybe place some chocolate glazing. So you melt some more chocolate and you get it on top, or you can cut it in half and place some jam in it. Okay, let me place this here. So now I have cake and the gouache, and that's how it goes. Ah, you cannot see. Ah, yeah, you see the cake. So it's in here. It's got all mixed. Okay, so I'll leave it for, let's see, 5 minutes, and then I'll take it out. Ah, no, yeah, I have to wait. Yeah, I don't want to get burned, so I'll leave it like this, and then as soon as it's ready to be removed, I'm gonna do it better. Some jam. Jam is marmellata. That's it's gonna be totally marvelous. Yeah. For example, you could put this or some other kind. I like strawberries, so of course I would pair it with strawberries, and that's how. I'm already salivating at the thought. And that's already delicious. You get some nice tea, and it's a perfect pairing. Otherwise, I said it's also good to eat like this. Also, I find that it's simpler if you want to bring them to picnics or around to have it without cream or other stuff. But if you want to be fancy, then of course you can decorate it. Okay, now it's too hot still. Not too hot. Okay, never mind. So I'll resume doing the clouds, and then I'll try to touch it again and see if it works, if it's touchable. Okay. Dangerous. Oh, okay. Let's maybe not get the cake on the painting. All right. And still I don't know where the cap went. I wonder. Well, I'll discover it later. Probably it just rolled into some nook. I don't know. It's gone. Left me. Oh yeah, I just don't have to forget to put the butter out. There. At least the butter needed to be put back. Okay. So I'll just do some more clouds and then remove it, and so you can see the cake in its finished state. And this is how I've been painting. So you can see. I wonder if you can see it well still, even if it's like this. Yeah, so I'm using the white to cover more of these parts, especially the parts that I want to simulate being more in the light. Yeah, sorry I touched you. It's like no touchy. It's very possessive of its spaces. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad I managed to do at least the clouds for this. And wonder what I should cook for lunch. Do you have suggestions? Let's see. I could do, I don't know, maybe risotto with radicchio, since I have it, which is that violet. No, I don't know the name of it in English. Because these streams always end up in me also cooking something to eat. Like, it's not like I planned them. They just happen. Okay, almost done. And here I want to cover these parts with more white, so it looks like it's more aerial. Yeah. And this here, it's basically pure white, also in the reference. Okay, that looks nice. And cover it in more white. Yeah. Then I got a general shape. I think I want to get it a bit more here. Yeah, I'm touching you. I'm sorry. And yeah, that's a really nice swoosh. Gonna get a bit this and add a little bit of water to it. Let's see. Okay. So that I get something light, rather light. And then okay, I'll try to paint this here. I want to make a mess. Yeah, kind of did a mess. Okay, let's get it with more water in here, and then I'll try to smudge this so I get the effect that this is instead a very deep shadow. Okay, that was the word that I wanted. Okay, I'm gonna get in here, gonna get the shadow going. Here's some more shadow. No, not visible. Okay, now it's visible. And I'll just pass later when this dries some more white so that I can simulate the fact that it's beautifully fading into one another. Okay, or I can also do it like this, and then just use this to remove the excess. Then I pass it again, etc., etc. And I remove the excess again. Okay, something like this. And do this. I need to have some shade if I want to put some white over it later. I'm gonna just add a little bit of water so then I can press it in the middle and remove the excess. Yeah, okay. Then I want to add a bit more of a darker color in here. Alright, I'll let it dry and focus on something else. Like, for example, removing the cake from the... Where was it? I just found it in my hands. Where did I get that from? I was searching for it and I didn't know where it was. And then suddenly I found the cap. I don't know. Mystery cap. Ah, there. I went out of it again. No, that's the wrong one. I wanted to see. No, Twitch. I wanted to see Twitch here. Okay. And the comments are not synchronizing. Okay. No new comments. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing anything. Yeah, there. Here, gonna open it. I cannot open it like this. And I don't want to burn myself. So I'm gonna use this. Yep, that did the trick. Alright. Let's remove it from the mold. So this is how it appears on the side. I'm gonna attempt to do the thumbnail for this video now. I may pretend that I already did it by showing the other one. Yeah, between you and me. Also, if you arrived at this point, you know that I didn't finish it yet, but I'm gonna show the finished one. Let's see. Actually, I wanted to have this open. No, I'm sorry I touched you. I wanted to remove that one from here. So let's see. Cooking. Oh, I left the oven open. There, so that's the thumbnail for the video. Oh, gotta. Oh, actually, that wasn't too bad. Oh. Trying to put myself in order here. Okay. And there we go. Fantastic. I let some other thing fall. So here is what we attempted to do today. So this one and this one. Oh, can you see it? No? Okay. Here it is. And that's the cake. That's the drawing that we are attempting to do. And I'll probably go a little bit more with the drawing so that I get some nice clouds for this one. Oh yeah, the cake is not visible too well. That's where the cake should be. I should invert the hands to get it right. That's so difficult. The cake looks pretty. Yeah, it's actually kind of broken, but I assure you the cake is gonna taste like heaven. Okay. There. I placed myself for the thumbnail. Jeez. Okay. Yeah. So I'll resume doing this one, and I'll probably try to put this the cake on a plate. So I'll detach it, but it's still a bit hot. So probably I'll wait until it's not so hot anymore. I wonder if I should taste it because it is kind of time for lunch at this point. So I should likely not do it. Also, yeah, at this point, it must be super late for you, so you should go to sleep if you're from the US. But thank you so much for waiting until now, until the cake was actually done. It really was super nice. Thank you. I forgot to place this back into a nice view. Of course, so many things to keep in mind, so many things to forget. I'll switch back to the other view. Are we attempting to do this? Yeah, we are. Let's try to resize this so it's bigger, so you can see better. Okay. So you can kind of see both. No, you can kind of see nothing. Never mind. Let's try to resize this again. And I'll switch to this. Oh, now that it dried a little bit more, I think I can add a little bit more white too. This is the tiny one, I don't need it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do the clouds. Did I just say that I didn't need the tiny one and then used it anyway? Yeah, that's what I did. Okay. Thank you for the stream. I'll go to bed for real this time. Thank you for staying until now. Thank you and good night. Kazris. Okay. I'll open my reference, which again is gone. Should really post it again. Ah, never mind. I'm not gonna use the reference anymore. Just gonna go with the heart. I know what a cloud looks like, so I'm gonna paint that. Cue to disaster. Okay. So here I'm smooshing the edges at this point, and all this straight are gonna make the cloud prettier. I love clouds. I love that the centerpiece of this image is actually the cloud. It's taking really the place of honor. And Ghibli is actually famous for doing these incredible views of clouds. Okay, here, smooshing this part. And it always captivated me. Here I'm getting a ton of white because I want to define this border here. So here, okay. Smooshing, smooshing. I'm also getting it in other places because I noticed that on this one it's visible when I don't, if I don't place the white everywhere. Ah, so pretty. Makes me think of summer. This is such a summery image. Okay. I don't know if the original was like this, but at this point it doesn't matter. And I'm getting some tiny details here. Round, round, round. Small circles. Okay. So I want this edge to be less defined. Here shouldn't look like that. Okay, should look more like this. Okay, so the cloud is starting to look nice. Finally, I color it a bit more because this part here is super dark. And smaller circles. Okay. Then I'll wait for it to dry and then cover it again in white. And go on and back with this again and again. Meanwhile, smooshing this part, I think I can do the parts. Oh, why am I thinking in Polish now? The grass. Oh, okay, that's the word that I wanted. So I'm gonna pick the color here. Okay, for the grass, I actually, and it did fall again. Okay, and it just likes to fall. I guess that this plane is not super straight here. So let's see here. Let's go up. Let's go up. Let's go up. Up, up, up. Go up? No. Okay, this is the right one. And details. Details, details. Alright. And then we do the tiny grass strokes with the tiny here. And it's gonna be so pretty. Okay, so then after I do this, I do a bigger portion, and then I do another tiny like this, and then I do another portion like this. Series of vertical lines, basically. Here. Let's see. Oh, it's nice that it mixed with the yellower part. Okay. And here, more grass strokes. Oh, it's nice to have a tinier brush. Get some details really in a better way. Love it. Okay. Here, grabbing some more color, more intense. And I know that here it's very watery, so I hope that this creates some nice watercolor effect. Then, okay. I'll just go on making grass strokes here. Reference or no reference. But I'll need some darker colors. So here I have a bit of black, and I'll just get it in here. Also maybe in here, so that some parts fade a little bit to the black. And there. Here we are doing one little plant, which turned out awful. Okay, let's try again. Next one. Oh, this is hard. Well, we're just suggesting the shapes in here. Yeah, so that the water is in here. I want to detail it better, but since I can't really place Oh, let's place it anyway. Yeah, no, I'm squashing you. Okay. I want to get it in a flat shape. Oh, there. Now I'm more satisfied. Looks better. Then for grass strokes. And more. Then also here. Strokes. And here's smudged grass strokes. We create the variations. And then, okay, bigger grass strokes here. And then here is an area like this. Okay. Then I think I could add some details that belong here. So checking that there are no more colors. No, the colors are still fine. So here we are. Then I think I'm gonna go with the white and add some lighter colors later. On top, because there's a zone that is a bit like that. Okay, so again this, and then a little bit of black, and then I go in and create this part. Oh, that turned out really intense. Not like it's bad really, I actually needed that. And now it's not black anymore. Again, I'll create the shape and then let the water do the rest. Perhaps I'll even try, nah, not trying. But I'll define here the shape of this. So pretty. Okay. And then I'll go in with a darker color once it dries. See the effect here? It's actually turning out nice. Okay. Then let's see. I'll use this color and this to detail this part here. Yeah, with the smaller brushes far easier than before. First was a bit hard. Okay, then add this shadow here. And I'll need more shadow here for this. Okay, oh, that's turning out nice. More shading here. Okay. Then some black, and I'll define the leaf that is here, which has border that's like this, and then smaller like this, and then it goes like this. Okay. And then here it's dark again. Yeah, leave it like this for now. Then upper, that's where we want to also have this. And here it's also dark. And so kind of here. So it is like this. Then, okay, this looks fine. I'm gonna go darker here. Perhaps with a bit of black. Okay. And also here, tiny bit. And so we go darker and darker like this. Then more in this place, darker leaves. There. And I can also add some spots here, as if there was something. Basically just swatching the brush to create some random shapes that look a bit like grass. Okay. Kinda like this. And this part here needs to have a more defined shape. I like the effect that it's turning out. More delicate color. I'm using the water down. The water comes from the tank. Super convenient. And here we want a dark spot of grass. Just some tiny strokes that go out. I get that fading effect like that. And I just keep going and going like this. Okay. Yeah, I need some darker spots, but basically we're there. So thanks to the people that are staying here for the detailing. I bet most of you are going to tweet at this point, which is totally fair. Should start doing something to it too. Okay. Really like the result. Oh. Oh, this should touch here. I didn't put in front of that one. Shouldn't have done this. Let's try to. Yeah, it's done. Okay, I'll have to live with that. But I can get the darker color here at least. Okay, define better the leaves. Okay. It just goes on like this. It's very few colors, as you saw, because it's just the green that I didn't even squeeze out of the bottle. It's the same green, but it was already here, mixed with a little bit of black that I used last time, but it dried on the plate, and it just kind of works. And it's lovely. Okay, I got a little transparent plant here, a little bit more here, which is just tiny dots. More transparent leaves. Okay. I think that this came out prettier than the first one that I did. Probably because it's the second one. So one is constantly improving. Okay. Cover this line here that I did like this. Cool. And yeah. I wonder if this was necessary or if I added too much of a dark color. Let's try to take it out. Yeah, it's in there now. I cannot remove it anymore. Well, never mind then. Just add more around it. Make it stand out a little less. Okay. So this part needs to be darker. This too. Let's move the cake. Now, what time is it, by the way? It's basically time to eat. Okay, so I think I'll start making something to eat. Risotto radicchio? Alright, let's make some rice. And then I'll also go on with this later. Okay, so move this out of the way. Let's switch to a different view. The cooking view. Okay, that's perfect. So let's see. I'm gonna move this here. Then okay. So for that to be done, I'm gonna switch to making the risotto again, but with the radicchio which I mentioned earlier. We're watching religious silence. Also, you were still here. I thought you were gone, to be honest. Which I would have understood because it's kind of the hour to eat at this point. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna show you how it's coming out, and I think that it is coming out better than the other one. So this is the one that I already did, and this is the one that I'm doing. And I don't know if you can see that the cloud details are better. The grass is also better, and I'm quite pleased, I must say. So I'll take it out of the way for now because I don't want it to get accidentally dirty. I'll prepare for eating instead. Okay, so let's get these here. I still need these. What are you gonna have for lunch instead, since it's basically that hour here in Europe? At least, can I hear some of this? And let's get this. I'll resume later. No, I have to take it from, I guess, washed. Yeah, it is in here, and it looks like this stuff is all clean. Okay, because it's covered in drops, so it must be clean. Okay, 1, 2, and I need this other part here. Okay, so I'm gonna use the pan, then I'm gonna use the little one. These are the plates that I'm gonna use later. Placing them out of the way. And here is, okay, the blade. I needed the blade. Alright, I can close this. And I was thinking that next time I'm gonna show you how bread can be baked, because it's super simple and you can do it at home too. Yeah, so next Saturday I'm definitely gonna do bread. And oh yeah, there's my onion, and I need the radicchio, which I absolutely don't know the name of in English. I should search it. Okay, here we have the radicchio, and I'll cut the onion. As you see, the amount of onion that I can use to cook is really not that much, because you don't want it to just taste like onion after all. So to make this risotto, it's basically like the other one that I did last time. You think it's radish? Just radish? I don't know. I thought the radish was something else, but I don't know. So maybe you're right. What did I want to take? Yeah. The vino, wine, because mixing this with the radish will make the risotto turn pink, which is so spring. I don't know, I love it. So I'm gonna do it, and that's the thing that I like the most about this risotto specifically. It's because it turns pink. Okay, so here we cut this part, Yeah, let's get you the view so you can see what I'm doing. Radishes ravanello. Yeah, see? In fact, I thought that it was more of a radice than uh, that specific thing. I'm gonna show it to you so you can know, and then I'll place the correct name in there. Okay. Let's remove the outer part. Yeah, I have to cut a bit deeper. Every time I'm cutting onions, I think of Shrek. It's like also last time I made the same joke that we have layers, and Lolita have layers too because of the dresses. Whatever. Life is too short. I'm just gonna remove this outer strata and cut this part. Yeah. Okay. Then I'm gonna blend it. Sorry for the noise. Okay, I hope the noise wasn't too much. Okay. Then now that I have this, I'm gonna place it in here with a little bit of oil. Okay. I don't know if you can see the oil. Yeah, you can see it. It's a little bit. I'm using olive oil as always because using any other kind of oil would be an offense to my family, basically. Okay. We use just this oil, homemade. Okay, then we pour here the onion and turn on at 12. Yeah, that's fine. Wheel here out of the way. Where did I move you so you were actually out of the way, but I can still read you? Maybe here. Okay, so I can see you. Then I'll need some water. For that, I use this. There. And I'll place the water here for now. And place it at full power so it gets very quickly ready. Okay. Then we'll need to cut the I'm gonna search it. Let's see how it is called. Now I have the rapanello in mind, ma questo è radicchio. Let's see. What is the name? What? It is radicchio. It is always radicchio. Okay, I didn't know. Okay, so then this is radicchio, and it's from Treviso apparently. So it's a violet kind of vegetables, very bitter. It's sour, so it's not for everyone. Okay, now I'm not gonna use this one. I'm gonna use this. There. And now that it's already frying, has a nice smell. Then I'm gonna measure a cup of rice for 2 people. It's like pistachio, yeah, that's right, which is also an Italian name for some reason. Okay. That. And then I'll put it in and let it toast. I'll toast it for like 2 minutes and then I'll add the wine. While I cut here this, I'll remove the leaves that are a bit ugly. Yeah, I'll let you see. I'm removing the external leaves because they didn't have a nice face, we say. Okay. I'll have to also turn on the fan. There's a lot of noise. Let's see, like this. And then I'll cut this part with a big coltello, not fork, what's the name? Knife. So I think I'm not gonna use it all because it becomes super sour. I'll instead cut it in here, and I'll leave this part for another time. Because you don't need that much, otherwise it's really a sour vegetable to eat. Okay, I'll put this away. And then I'll cut it in shreds. I was surprised to get to know how many foods they have in UK, which name they kept original. Oh, yeah. They actually use a lot of Italian too. Okay, so the water is ready. Have to mix here. I don't know if you can hear the sounds of the things getting cooked. The rice being slightly fried because there's a bit of olive oil there, and toasted at the same time. Okay, so I'm cutting this in smaller pieces, removing this part here that it's a bit hard, and I'm keeping the rest. Then, are you in the UK, Fabiano, or did you just visit? Because you said the UK. Okay. I'm cutting it to shreds. See, it's actually a lot once it's cut. Okay, then let's mix here a little bit, and I think it's toasted enough. So at this point I can lower the temperature to medium, and I'm gonna add the wine. Ah, you have some content. I would also like to go back to the UK, also because I have friends, family, my cousin works there in the UK, in London, and people I would like to meet. Okay. Alright, so I mix it in, and then I just cover it with water and let it go for around 15 minutes. I'll have to add the dado. Okay, that means that I have to move my phone. Sorry. Yeah, phone, you're kinda in the way. Yeah. No, again in the way. Okay. Let's hope that I got it back to where it was. No? Oh well. You got a different view. I'll try to get it a bit better. Oh, much better. Alright. So I'll add the dado. Do you plan to get the vaccine or not before going? Because they have the English variant. It seems to spread so easily. You know, my cousin was supposed to come here in Italy, but he was barred because it was when the UK version of the coronavirus started going around. Okay. And then it just has to cook. I can empty the space and resume coloring. Although, turning around, I left a mess, so I should probably clean the mess that I left. I'll put this away. I did a ton of things in this stream. It's a bit of radish. No, it's not radish. It's radicchio. Maybe for next winter the situation will be better. Oh yeah, by next winter, in theory, we should be all vaccinated. In theory. So hopefully it will actually be that way. I'm gonna remove this and put it out of the way. Hi, Soxy! Yeah, chocolate cake. Here it is. Now that it's still warm, it's very warm. I could move it to a plate at this point. And I'm also making radicchio, risotto with radicchio, which is a vegetable that apparently has the same name overall. Oh, I didn't know that it was typical from here and not like, I don't know, not international. The more you know. How are you, Saxi, by the way? Okay, putting this out. Should actually empty the washing machine, dishwasher, that's the name. Oh, pretty good, thanks. Oh, glad. For now, I think they're vaccinating the weakest part of the population here in Spain, but I'm not that informed, to be honest. Oh, I see. Yeah, you're young, you're not risking that much. Although you can spread it to other people, so there's always that. My grandmother is also waiting for the vaccine, and she hasn't been called yet, and she's 81, so I hope she gets it soon. When she is vaccinated, then I'm gonna be more relaxed. Okay. Well, I know up in the UK the lockdown is still total, like we had last year, basically. Yeah, Saxi can probably confirm it. How's the situation there? I'm gonna move this a bit out of the way. And this too. I'm gonna place it inside. So I'm trying to make a bit of order. Also, here's the one that I did previously, and this is the one that I was doing now. I think it's dried, so I could probably attempt to do another straight off the cloud or detail the sunflowers more. Yeah. It's so cool that I can just pause and resume whenever I want. Super convenient. Okay, so I have to move these out of the way because they're really in the way. Okay. And maybe this here. Actually, I can place these ones here. They are not that in the way. Yeah, the UK, says Soxy, it's just starting to open again a little bit from tomorrow, with schools opening. Oh, that's actually pretty neat. Glad for you. Oh. This here. That's actually cool. I hope you're all well also. Okay, putting this away. Oh, there's a broken dog. Found an upset dog in the other room. Wonder if she should come here and grace us with her presence, or just stay there. Yeah, I think she's staying there. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, it's been a cold, lonely winter. Yeah, same here. But I have my family with me, so it could be worse. Yeah, that's true. It's actually good that you have family. It's a lot of family time. Then this out of the way. Sorry for the noise. I'm throwing this out. And this. So throwing this and this in the other bin. Perfect. And oh, there's also these that I have to throw away. I'll throw away soon. Okay. How's it going here? Let's mix it a little bit. At the end, I'll probably add some parmesan on top, and that will be ready. Alright. Moving this out. And this too. Here are my colors. Here's the cake. Hi, cake. She is kind of smiling. Let's see. Do I move it on a plate? Yeah, it's probably high time to move it on a plate. There. So detach it just a little bit and then slide it on the plate. Done. So the cake is ready. Look how pretty she is. No, she's actually kind of crumpled. It always comes out this way, but it tastes great. Well, I also have to put this one back in. There. My eyes are on the cake. Yeah. My daughter said, very pretty dress. Thank you, dear. Thank you so much. It's my favorite dress. It also has pockets. Look at that. My whole hand fits in this pocket. So amazing. This is the best dress ever. It also has little bows here on the bottom. And here it closes and it's like this. And it has all these very pretty details. You can see it, but it also sparkles a little bit. I love this dress so much. You are seeing a happy Erika because I never can wear this one, so, and it's my favorite dress. I also wanted to get the matching headpiece, but it was finished. They keep selling only the dress without the headpiece, so that's problematic. Also, we do what we can. Also, it would be weird to go around with a hat in the house. Although probably next time I will be doing it. I don't know. We'll see. It's really cute. Thank you. And pockets in dress are definitely the best. I really love this dress, and you can't probably see it that well, but this dress is huge. When I go around in these, people will turn because I occupy a lot of space. It's really big. I am a small person, so occupying this much space, it feels really, I am like a princess, like a pudding, like that. That's great. I'll do another turn. So pretty. I love it. Okay, let's remove some other stuff. Let's put stuff to order. Because I always leave a mess, and generally, when I don't stream, I actually clean while the cake is cooking. But this time I was drawing while the cake was cooking, so I didn't have time to clean it up. I'll have to put this away later because there's the camera in the way. This is stuff to throw away. Okay. And out of the way they are. Oh, I'll need this to be able to clean later the paint. And these I can remove. Okay. I also have my princess cup here. I call it princess, but it has, it's the poisonous apple from the Snow White. And they made these cups at Disneyland. I wonder if they still have them, because I love it. It's really well done. I got it when I visited Disneyland some years ago in Paris. And get this out of the way. I can basically dress the table, which you're not seeing. Trust me, I am attempting to empty the space here so that I can place some plates in here instead. All right. Okay, now that I placed stuff, oh, it's actually almost ready here. I should raise the temperature because it wasn't enough. It was a bit too low. I generally set it at 10 out of 15, and that, which is medium, and that gets it ready by then. Okay. Here's my paints. Here's your drawing. Let's see if I can get some more details in here. Let's see. That's not the one I want. Oh, the tiny one. That's perfect. Let's see. Ah, you cannot see it. Let me switch here. Okay, so you can see it better. So I should get either some darker spots here. Ah, that's the lighter one. What have I done? Let's get it out. Okay, the light one is easy to remove. Good to know. Here I have so much white and it's drying up a little bit. Okay. And I'll just rework the clouds a little bit more. Okay. So I'm adding lighter spots here. Cool. And here too, where the light is supposed to hit. My daughter is wearing a rainbow dress today with chocolate on her sleeve. Is it part of the dress? Like a perk of it? Or haha, messy 4-year-old. Oh, that's so lovely. You can say that the chocolate is part of the dress. Yeah, Dad? Okay. Some lighter spots. They are gonna fade to a more invisible white anyway, so why not have some fun? Okay. More spots here. Clouds are so pretty. There. And I'm again trying to blurry this part near the edge so that it's not regular and it looks more like a cloud. There. I'm capturing this cloud forever, even though it never existed, even though clouds actually are like in a shape only for a moment, and then a moment later they have already changed. They're not that shape anymore. Sometimes you witness some beautiful shapes, and they're gone a moment after. Okay. All right. Let's see. Here a bit more. Okay. And I reworked my cloud once again. We will say that, yes. Oh, that's good. Okay, I think that my rice here is ready at this point. 15 minutes, 16 minutes have passed. Okay, definitely ready. You must make sure that there is no, like that the water is very little, because soggy rice is a sad rice. We want it to be maybe a little bit moist, but not soggy. Okay, basically when you move the rice like this, it shouldn't be covered immediately with water. That's how you know that the water got absorbed by the right amount. Okay, and as you see, it turned actually pink. It's a very pretty pink. Oh, perhaps It's harder to see for you, but trust me, it is very pink. It's pink. And so it's ready. Oh, let's also show you the pinkiness of these with the other webcam. Let's switch here. I'll put it into the plate. Yeah, so then switch to the other one. This, where you see both. And since it's ready, I'll turn it off. Everything off. Perfect. Maybe turning this off also helps seeing it more as pink. Maybe. I don't know. And then let's place it into plates. And I guess that's all the drawing that we could do for today. Perhaps I'll continue it next time, or I'll show you the final result. I don't know. Wonder if you're interested in seeing the gouache painting finish. Gouache. Then plates. Let's take the plates. And let's put the rice in it. I can also turn off here the sound. Alright, all that kind of went everywhere. Let's try to do a better job here. Yep, much better. And it's so pink. It's so beautiful. And that's thanks to the fact that the radicchio is natural violet. So when it fades into the cooking water, it kind of becomes pinkish, which is pretty cute. Did you ever eat pink rice? I once had also blue rice. I don't know how they got this. And I don't think it was food colorant. It was mixed with gorgonzola. That's what I remember. And it tasted delicious. Okay. Yeah, I'll show you this plate from here. And no, that's the wrong one. Okay, that's the one I want. And here is the rice. Can you see that it's pink? It's probably looking not pink. I'm so dissatisfied. It should look very pink. How can we make it better? We probably can't. Well, this is it. It's actually very pink in real life. Trust me. And I guess that since they are in a plate, I'm going to eat now. Should I grab a bite for you just to show? Yeah, probably yes. You also want to add some parmesan on top, but I generally do it at the table because not everybody likes the same amount of parmesan, namely the other person in the room, which is not showing. Yeah, and it's ready. Yeah, I think that the parmesan is necessary. You can also add a little bit of butter, which again is optional. Maybe we also already put olive oil in it. Generally, people put it, but you don't have to. Also, hi Giuliano. Please have another bite for us. Okay. Then perhaps I should put the parmesan in. So I'm grabbing one of the leaves. Here it is. It is delicious. I truly love food, especially the Italian one. Now we need to go to eat. Yeah, I make you hungry, yeah. Okay, then thanks again for staying until here. I'll see you next Saturday morning, and in the afternoon I should stream some animation of Mini. I'll stream some animation, yeah, Mini's project, you know, Natalie's project.